review, a one-year review of our 2024 Coachman RV. That's my wife Sandy, and she's going to walk us through, and I will narrate as we go. This was shot back in May of 2024 at an RV resort called Turning Stone. Uh, Before this, we had a 2023 Thor Gemini. We had some issues with it, especially with the slide, and we didn't really want to take chances on a long trip that that slide would give us trouble. So we bought this one. So the first thing that I like about this RV is it's tight, it's nimble, it's easy to drive, and it's just a pleasure to have. One of the things I don't like is you can see the awning up there. It goes straight out. My old awning tilted a little bit, so it let the rainwater run off. This thing, as soon as you get some rain, it starts to bog down and you feel like it's just going to break off because there's just so much rain. So that is a minus. I wish it tilted down like the old one did. Next thing you'll know is we walk over here. We also store this tent with us. It's great, so it keeps the mosquitoes out. We bring the rug with us, and it stores in the garage, which Sandy will show you in a second. It stores in the garage very nicely and makes it easy to set up. They say you could set the tent up in 30 seconds. You can't do that. It takes much longer than that. Those chairs we brought with us initially, but they're wonderful chairs, but they were just too darn big. So like the graphics on the side, it's clean, it's simple. So the next thing Sandy's going to show you is the outside grill. We had a grill before that we would set up on a picnic table. It folded like a clamshell. The problem with that was it really didn't work that well for us. That's my dirty rag from cleaning it. And so what Sandy is showing you is how the grill pulls out. It hooks into the propane into the RV, and it's got a shelf that pulls out as well, so you can put stuff on there and cook, and then when you're done you slide it back in, and then you slide the whole thing. It makes it so much easier. Just got a little, it's pretty hard to push in, not that hard, but you got to put a little effort into it. So that's what that's all about. So I like that. That was a big selling feature for me. Down below is where you see the propane. When we picked it up, unfortunately, there was a fair amount of rust on it. Couldn't understand why a brand new RV would have that rust on it, but it did. So I'm just going to go and scrape that off and repaint it. Should be okay. A little discouraged on that. Not a big deal, but a little discouraged it came that way. Now what she'll show you is this is where the antenna goes in for the TV. There's a TV you mount on the outside. That's where she's touching now. Also there's a water spray, so you can spray some water. Wash the dog off, wash your feet off, whatever it might happen to be. So that's convenient on that side. My old Thor Gemini had it on the other side, which really wasn't so convenient. I don't know why they put it over there. And then there's the AC power. And again, she's showing you where the TV mounts. Now the problem with the TV, it's a pain in the neck to take the TV off the mount inside the cabin. So it's not such a great way to have it there. What she's showing you now was a big selling feature for us, was the garage area. The Thor Gemini was great, but it had no storage really whatsoever. And what she's pointing out now is how the bed goes up and down to make it a lot easier. You hit a button, the bed goes down, you hop in. Then during the day, you hit a button and it goes up, and now you have all the access to the storage. Sandy's about 5'1", 5'2", and she could stand up in there no problem. You can get dressed once the bed is up, you can get dressed up there, so that's a nice feature. Coming around the side a little bit, she's showing you we had a propane fire pit. It didn't work so well. It was clunky. It was just a pain in the neck. It wasn't fun to have, so we don't take that with us anymore. Now she's showing you where the propane is, and that's where you hook up either the fire pit or you hook up the gas grill. So that's right there. You got to tug at it a little bit. It doesn't fit perfectly in there, but you can snap it down and it's okay. Now she'll come around the side and she'll show you that there's a camera above. Also in the bumper, we store the sewer hose. That's a nice feature to have, because now when it's in the bumper, you don't have to deal with it. It doesn't contaminate anything else, and it makes it nice and easy. So I see that as a plus. The trailer hitch we use for our bikes. We have regular bikes at first, but then we got some e-bikes, and the bike rack that we bought wasn't strong enough to carry the e-bike, so we're going to have to pick up another one. This is the other side of the garage, as you can see. She'll open it again, and so you can access both sides. On one side, on this side here, is where we keep all our hoses and electrical and power and all that kind of stuff, and we put it in bins to keep it organized, and just makes it a lot easier. Also, now she's pointing out where the furnace is, and that's where our hot water tank is. It's tankless hot water, and that's good. We had that in the Gemini, and we like that a lot. The flap for the power is not so great. It flops around, it doesn't click in, so that's a bit of a disappointment. What she's showing you now is where the Renogy batteries are. The batteries are great when they're working fine. They're a bit finicky. I wish I either had the batteries or the generator. And what she's going to show you next is the generator. I don't really see where I need both. We really don't do any boondocking. Now the unit came like this, and so it came with the generator and the batteries, but we really didn't need both. But we have it, and that's what we have. So I would have probably just gotten rid of the batteries altogether and just worked off the generator. She's showing you how the mirrors fold in, and now we'll take a look inside. And would I buy this again based upon this so far? I would. Quality is okay. It's not great. If you're going to buy one of these things, you have to be a little bit handy with tools and how to fix things, and can't go too nutty crazy, because you just got to learn how to fix some stuff. Things rattle, things squeak, things fall apart. It's not the highest quality material. But anyways, so this is the shelf she's showing you, how it goes up, and you can expand the counter space. Also, now she's showing you how to turn the lights off and on, how to extend the awning, and then how to monitor the level of the batteries. That's all right there. It's not a real convenient spot. You got to sit on the steps really to look at it. I wish they had a different spot to put it in. Not the greatest spot. I would like to see that changed. So there's the shelf, how it goes up. First time I had it, I wasn't paying attention. Walked right into it and banged my head pretty good. Cut my head up on the edge. So it held up. But yeah, it wasn't the greatest thing in the world. Now she's showing you how all the lights turn on. One nice thing is it's a really nice interior. It's light, it's bright, and that's comforting. The other one we had was very dark inside, and it felt claustrophobic. I don't know what she's pointing out now. You can see we hung a little artwork on the wall there. Oh, there, she's showing you how the seats spin around. Also, behind the driver's seat, you saw some wires. Can't understand why they would just leave those wires hanging out there. That's a little discouraging. You know, we spend a lot of money on this thing, and they just leave the wires hanging out there. Don't understand why. Just not great craftsmanship or care for the look. Table comes down. You can turn it into a bed. It's not very big. Sandy can lay down there. It's probably around 5'8" in total length. I got to lay angle-wise, but it's okay. The one thing about the dinette is you got to sit upright in the dinette, and for a little while it's okay, but after a while it gets a little annoying. Here she's showing you the induction cooktop. That takes some getting used to. You got to have, as you know, you got to have like a cast iron pot or whatever. Microwaves up there. That microwave is not supported in the back, and we had to have the RV place, Camping World, fix it. It broke apart because they never put a support back there. Again, how stupid are you, Coachman, that you're going to put a microwave in there, not support the back of it, and just dangle it off the front and think that it's going to be okay? It's not okay, and I'm disappointed in that. She's showing you the drawers. These drawers are pretty good. They don't close all the way because, again, the way Coachman designed it, when the induction cooktop, when you go to plug it in, the plug sticks out so much that it bangs into the back of the drawer, so the drawers doesn't really shut properly. The other thing is that shelf, the door, doesn't sit flush. We went back to Camping World. They ordered a new one, and the new one came in just as bad. Come on, Coachman, you could do better than that. The refrigerator is okay. That always worked fine, but the black panel bows in the heat. The black panel just bows out, and the black panel that's on the front door, it bows out. And again, that's not Coachman, but in the same respect, I think that's Dometic. They could do a better job on that. Sandy likes having the shower separate. Haven't had any issues with the shower at all. It's been great. I enjoy taking the shower with that sliding door. We had a curtain with the Thor Gemini. Curtain was terrible. That sliding door there is much, much better. And that's what she's describing now. Now we're going to the bathroom, and the bathroom is good. Listen, it's not perfect. When you sit on the toilet, it squeaks like crazy, and it's like, come on. Fan is okay, not great. It's noisy, doesn't move much air, but it's there and it works. So now we're getting back to the bed. They give you a ladder, so you can use a ladder to get in bed. And the ladder is just really annoying. Really, whoops, sorry about that. Nowhere to put the ladder afterwards, so we took that off. And then it had two little hooks onto the bed, and every time you'd get out of bed, you'd scrape your leg on the hook. So I took those hooks off. She's showing you how you can stand up there, and now she'll show you how the bed comes down. And there it comes down. We had to rearrange things down below because the bed doesn't go all the way down, and so it bangs into the stuff. But that's not the RV's fault. That's just us, the way we wanted the bed to come down as low as possible. So then with a push of a button, the bed goes up. Now, one disadvantage is when you're in bed at night and you're maybe trying to charge your phone, there was nowhere to plug the phone in. There's nowhere shelf or anything. So afterwards I had to put a shelf in there. But come on, Coachman, give me a couple of AC outlets. She's showing you how the shades work. Those work well, but after a while, and when I say a while, maybe after 4 or 5 months, they got crinkled up, and they don't work. They don't look, I mean, they still work, but they don't look that well. So I like them, but a little disappointed in the way that they don't seem to be holding up as well as I wish they would. So I think that's about the end of the video, and I just wanted to share this with you. Would I buy one again? Yes. Am I disappointed in Coachman quality? Yes. Was it worth the price? These things are so expensive, hard to say. So that's it. I appreciate you watching. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.